Manufacturing technology is a fourth generation family-owned business. So my great-grandfather started the business in 1926, primarily tool and die. We started doing a little bit of automation work as we moved into the 1940s. And then in the 1950s we started doing some special machine business, primarily as Studebaker was having problems. So the tool and die business started to fade a little bit and we had to pivot for the first time. In 1960s or so, we started building machines for Caterpillar Tractor Company called inertia welders. And then we ended up buying the rights and the patents to that technology in 1976, and we formed MTI at that time. Friction welding took off, primarily in the 80s and early 90s. We were doing a lot of aerospace work, we were doing a lot of automotive airbags as the airbag industry was starting to launch in the late 80s. The tool and die went down. We ended up closing Adams Engineering, but we had a thriving friction welding business in MTI.
So my role is I'm the market development manager at MTI, and I'm in charge of finding the markets that will benefit the most with our new technology that we have developed that is called low force friction welding. This is different because it combines the use of an external energy source that raises the interface temperature of the parts to be welded and combines that with friction welding. And friction welding can be rotary motion or linear motion. One other benefit that low force friction welding provides is that it can make a better flash geometry. So here you can see that the flash of the parts being welded is very smooth compared to traditional friction welding that the flash is curled. So if we don't remove that flash, that can cause cracks to the weld. So you are providing a better weld, and also you might be removing certain steps of the process.
Primary friction welding technique has been commoditized. So we're looking for a way to differentiate ourselves and create some margin space for us with some advancement. So what we did is we ended up finding a way to do friction welding at a fraction of the force and be able to bring down the cost of the equipment in doing so and create a technological advantage for our customers to remove manufacturing steps in their process. What we do from a supply chain standpoint, we're buying all of our fabrications, all of our machining within about a 100-mile radius. So the skill set in the supply chain is outstanding in the Midwest. That's one of the main reasons why we've been able to be successful. We build some of the largest and most complex friction welders available in the world, so that supply chain becomes really important. If you don't have the capability to machine to the tolerances that we do, then you can't build the size of equipment that we do. We make some machines that are the size of a small house, and the manufacturing tolerances associated with that are critical to the success. They're also critical to making sure that somebody in a lower cost manufacturing country can't copy what we do. They just don't have the machining capability to achieve what we can achieve.